Hi, I'm Rob Wilson, president of Employco USA. Thanks for joining this week's HR Chat. With me is Jason Eisenhut, our vice president of HR.
Hi, everyone.
So our topic this week, Jason, is the overtime rules and limits that the Department of Labor This started back in the Obama era. So President Obama and the Department of Labor, they had wanted to increase it fairly substantially, and then right before he left office, there was a lawsuit in Texas that had it suspended, and then it went away when President Trump came on board, and he did adjust it. But now with the new Secretary of Labor, there's talk that he wants to raise it again. So if you want to give us a quick where it was and to where they think it's going to be.
So for a long time before the recent changes, it was around $23,000 per year. So the salary threshold that we're talking about means that anyone paid under that amount is automatically eligible for overtime. Doesn't matter if they're a manager, supervisor, what their duties are. If someone historically was paid under $23,000, they would automatically, if they worked 41 hours a week, they automatically would get paid that time and a half for that one overtime hour.
Right.
So for a while it was $23,000. Then under the Obama administration, it jumped to $47,000. And then Rob, like you mentioned, there was a legal battle. And then right as Trump took office,
so his never actually took place.
Right.
So they raised it, and then just like a week before it was supposed to take place, the
injunction.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
And now we're at around a little over $35,000. So today, if any employees are paid under $35,000, they're automatically eligible for overtime, regardless of their duties. So the Secretary of Labor just said recently is that he thinks that the current threshold at $35,000 is substantially too low. So what we're anticipating is the Department of Labor over the next few weeks or months is going to look at that threshold and probably adjust it between the $35,000 where it's today and maybe where Obama administration had pegged at 47. That's maybe a kind of a general idea where it might end up.
Do you think, though, with the big push for higher wages and as far leaning left as everything has happened in the last 6 months, do you think that he potentially will throw out even higher than 47?
Yeah, so the problem is a lot of companies are still reeling from COVID, like restaurants and trade show industry and a lot of entertainment and mass gathering type employers are still hurting from COVID. So to put this extra burden on them to have to potentially pay overtime for more employees, I think even the Democrats on that side are going to have to tread carefully to make sure they don't overextend themselves. And then they'd be back in court probably with a lot of kind of court fights with the Republicans.
Right. And it can happen pretty quickly. There's no real hearings. It's a Department of Labor issue. So once they do the ruling, they can enact it. Is it expected to be enacted this summer or January 1st? Or
nobody really knows. Kind of wait and see. The rule that they're kind of the new rules might come out, or the tentative new rules might come out in the next few months. But yeah, how future in the date, the effective date will be, it's kind of remain to be seen.
So that's something to keep an eye on because it's going to affect every business. So keep an eye on that. And obviously, if you follow Employco on LinkedIn or our blog, it's something that we'll be out in front of that as soon as we know what that number is and when it comes into effect.
Yeah, and if there is a ruling that there is an increase, we'll help our clients and give us a call if you're not already a client. HR@employco.com. We're here to help. If their threshold does go up and you have employees under that new threshold, kind of in between the old and new, you may want to take a look at them to see, okay, do I want to raise them above so I can avoid overtime, or do I just want to bite the bullet and make sure that, or be ready for overtime pay? And
that's what we saw, that a lot of clients were ready for the 47 and had already started changing systems. And then when it was suspended, they ended up just keeping it in force. Right. So but it'll be, whatever the number is, it's going to be a big effect for a lot of businesses. So feel free to reach out with any questions. And thanks for joining our HR Chat.
Thank you.